Miss Meta has been teaching you guys about 4 different types of sentences, right? Okay. And the 4 different types are exclamation, question, statement, and command. We know that a question sentence has a question mark on the end of it, right? Okay. So, I know it's asking me something. So an example we can use are, we're going to use our question words, right? So, are you going out to play? I can't forget my question mark. You know that it's asking me something. Another sentence is a command sentence, and that's asking somebody to do something. So what can I ask to do something? Nor. Sit down, okay, so go sit down. Now, okay. That's a command. A statement would be, the kids are having fun, right? So, and what does a statement end with? Sure. Sorry, okay. Okay. So, a statement would be, students work hard. The students work hard. Sorry, my handwriting's a little sloppy. In an exclamation sentence, we know that our voices have to go high, right? So if I were to read this sentence, today is my birthday. Do I sound excited? No? What if I read it like this? Today is my birthday. Does that sound excited, more excited? A little bit? Okay. Well, these are the 4 sentences that you guys have been reviewing so far.
Today, we're going to learn how to make our own acrostics. Now, has anyone heard of an acrostic? Give me a thumbs up if you've heard of what it is, and a thumbs down if you haven't. Okay. So, an acrostic is a word that is written vertically or up and down, and for each letter of the word, you are going to write a sentence. So Ms. Goncalves and I created our own acrostic dealing with the word heat, and we made it summer themed. So for the first letter, for H, we made the sentence, hang up your towel. Now, looking at the end of the sentence, there's an exclamation point there. So I have to think, what sentence uses an exclamation point? Well, I know that an exclamation sentence uses an exclamation point, but I have to look at what the sentence is telling me. The sentence is saying, hang up your towel. So that's telling me what to do. So that would be a command. And then for the E, we chose to do, everyone enjoys ice cream when it's hot. Can anybody tell me what type of sentence that is?
Statement.
Yes, because it's telling me something. It's telling me that everyone enjoys ice cream. For the A, we wrote, are you going swimming? So now I have to look at the end of my sentence. What's at the end of my sentence? No. For this sentence, what's at the end of it? Ashley? Good. So now I have to think about my sentences and think, what type of sentence uses a question mark? So that is a question sentence. Then for the letter T, we chose the sentence, the beach is the best part of summer. So to figure out what sentence that is, I have to look at my punctuation again. So what punctuation mark did we use? Next time, let's raise our hands. So an exclamation point, I have to think, well, what sentence uses an exclamation point? Now, up here, we use an exclamation point, but it was a command sentence. And down here, we're using an exclamation point, so we have to think about what the sentence is saying. So the beach is the best part of the summer. That's not a command, right? No. But the person is excited about the beach being the best part of the summer, so it would be an exclamation sentence. And that's the acrostic that we made. And then for each sentence, we colored beach balls. So the blue beach ball is a statement sentence. The green beach ball is a command sentence. The pink beach ball is a question. And the orange beach ball is an exclamation. So Ms. Goncalves is going to explain what you are going to do.
So now that you guys have learned what an acrostic is, you guys are going to create your own. But we're going to use the word fall instead of heat. And you're going to use the word fall to describe activities that you guys do during the fall. So this is your worksheet. But I want you guys to pay very close attention because, as you can see, fall starts with the letter F. And when you spell it, there's only 4 letters, A, L, and F. But if you remember, our question words, none of them start with the letter F or L. So remember that the letter A must be a question, okay? So, what question word can I use for the letter A? North. R, okay, so R, and remember when you're writing it out to use the dotted lines that are prior knowledge that we know, okay? So, letter R, the middle line, E, let the E touch the middle line, right? Okay, so R, what activity do you do in the fall?
Jumping leaves.
So, are you jumping in the leaves?
I'm going.
Are you going? So you jump. Da, 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 da. And it's a question sentence, right? So we can't forget our question mark. And you keep doing this until the whole thing is completed. And once you've figured out your sentences and what you want to use, remember you need to have a statement, command, exclamation, and question sentence, okay? After you are done, raise your hand and ask either myself, Miss Meta, or Miss Ferreira to come and check your sentences to make sure they are okay. Okay? Then, as Miss Ferreira showed you in our heat example, you have to color in the leaves and create a key. So, for question, I'm going to color my leaf orange. Okay. So I'm going to color it orange, and I have to look what leaf matches this leaf that I colored. Take a look on your other piece of paper. Oh, this leaf matches it. So you have to color that one orange too. Once you've figured out every color that you want to use for your sentences, make sure they match and they match your key. Okay? Then you're going to cut it out and you're going to place it where it belongs. So orange one would go with the question because I colored my question sentence orange. Does everybody understand? Okay. So, now you guys are ready to create. Oh, you have a question? Sorry.
When you said the bottom one, are you supposed to glue onto the one?
Yeah, I just don't have scissors. I didn't explain that. Sorry. So, you have to cut the leaf that you used and that you colored, and you want to put it to your question for your key. So you're going to cut the leaf and then paste it where it belongs. So this one's orange because it matches my question sentence.
Just like we did with the heat example. With the blue beach ball was pasted next to the statement because we colored in the blue beach ball for the statement sentence.
Ashley.
You have to cut it so
Cut it to the best that you can. You don't have to cut it fully. If you want to cut it in squares, that's fine. But make sure you color it. Okay? Any other questions?
how
any sentence, okay, F, L, and L, you can choose. This one could be a statement, this one could be a command, this one could be exclamation. You're able to choose, but the A must be a question because our question words, none of them start with the letter F or L. But for statement, command, and exclamation, you can choose whatever letter you would like. So, for example, F, I could use follow. And I have to think of an activity that I would use follow in fall. Follow the trail of leaves. What's that? Command, right? So I'm telling you to do something. Okay, Caitlin. You already have a question for fall? Keep it in your head and write it down, okay? So, everybody understands now? Any more questions? Okay. Here are the directions for today's assignment. We're going to first, yeah, Danny. Well, we only could use question once, because remember, there's only 4 letters, and we need one type of sentence for each. Caitlin, can you please put that away? And crisscross applesauce. Thank you. Ari, your eye hurts? Okay. Do you want to go to the nurse? No? Okay. Are you okay? Okay. Well, here are our directions. First, we're going to write the 4 sentences. Once we do that, we're going to get them checked by a teacher, either myself, Miss Ferrer, or Miss Meta. Third, be careful when coloring the leaves. Remember, we only have 4 different colors and they have to match, right? Okay. Then, number 4, cut glue and put in classroom 1 bit. And then 5, read for fun when all done. But remember, the letter A must be a question. You noticed it because I want you to remember that the letter A must be a question. It's important. Because you have to be careful when coloring the leaves. Caitlin. Okay. Alright. Red Row, come up and get your worksheet for today's lesson. Red Row.
Snow. Snow is so easy. Snow, snowball.
Orange Row.
Hey, I like snowball. No, something. No, I can something. Our roses are red. Oh yeah. I want to make less than snow.
You can't, you have to use the ball. Okay.
I know it's easy. Snowball.
Green Row.
Yeah, I want to do that. Hey, let me get
He's never going to like.
She's a nice square.
Just make sure that your sentences are describing the ball.
You guys put
Blue Row.
You're just asking for floss.
And Purple Row. You're welcome.